Good evening, SRL fans, and welcome to Brookvale. We have a minor premiership face-off as the the away side gets booed as they run out. In this minor premiership showdown, a fitting end to our regular season of Monday Night Football, where the Melbourne Storm, currently first, are taking on the Manly Warringah Sea Eagles, currently second. Either team with a win could ensure the minor premiership. The Storm definitely. Manly dependent on other results throughout the round. I am Snicker Balbroa, joined in the box for the first time in a while, and aren't we glad to have him, Tim James?
Yes, thank you for having me, Snicko. It should be a good one today. Like you said, a minor premiership battle, so I'm really excited to see how it goes today.
And which players from both teams do you think are going to be the key here? I know who I got my eye on, but I'm curious as to your take.
Well, for Manly, I think, you got to go with KCK, obviously, week in, week out. He always puts his heart on the field. And for Storm, you got to go with the man himself, Will Kay, as well. Two, just crucial players on the field. So that's my two.
Yeah, has KCK ever won a SimVP? Because big hit to start, because I'm pretty sure Will Kay has one. I'm pretty sure KCK has one. You might be able to correct me. He doesn't have one. Well,
and he won't be getting one this season.
No, he won't be. That's correct. Unfortunately, ineligible this season. It was his to lose as well, as Storm get a nice little break to start this game. Remy with the offload to Wilmette. Actually, during the week, we saw KCK come out and say he's off to the free market for next season. What do you make of that?
Yeah, definitely a big one, Snicko. I didn't expect it. Oh, well, I kind of did expect it because of how much platinums Manly have, so it should be a big move this off-season. A couple other names that came out, but we'll talk about them later.
Yeah, I actually think it was the right choice from Ruben Mobs. KCK and Matthew Harris both have one season left before they're going to be forced to retire. So by keeping Parche, Garcia now gets a little half break. By keeping Ollie Parche, they sort of safeguard themselves for more than just next season. And if you want to sort of crack open that premiership window, you need to make sure you have platinums that are going to be there for a while. So yeah, an astute move from Ruben Mobs. But yeah, it'll be strange to see Manly go back to just the regular one platinum in the team. As Bontoff plays a little short boy out to Beckman, he's going to be brought down here. A good set from Manly so far. They've made it about 35 metres out with one to come. If a big run here could get him in attacking kick territory. So they go to one of the platinums himself, Ollie Parche, brought down 22 metres out from the line. Big kick needed here from Bontoff. He's set up on the right. And he puts up a bomb, but it's going to be pretty shallow. Don't think any danger of that one, even if anyone takes it. But Spencer comes down with it. And two good sets to start the game here, Tim.
Yeah, it's looking good so far.
Oh, that was a knock on. Oh, that was a dead set knock on. Anyway.
Didn't see that one, but yeah, Mason Remy started the game. He's just come off the bench to start today, and I think two big bursts to start off with. So he's looking good so far, but yeah, it should be a close one today.
Yeah, he's responded well. He's been up in and out of that starting lineup all season. I guess today they just wanted him to really match the front row of Manly. I think it's Jason Farah and Ollie Parche. And Parche, of course, has been dominant since he got his plus 24 at about halfway through the season. He's just gone to a new level. As Jack Timmy's going to go downfield here. So not a bad move to chuck Remy out there to try and counter him. As Dom Young gets his first touch of the game, he goes past one, but he can't break the tackle. Dom Young, 2 tries this season. Do you see him scoring any more?
You know what? I think he will score one today.
Today?
Just because why not? I mean, he's had a bit of a rough season. He not the smartest winger of them all, I'd say, but he definitely does his part on the field. But I reckon he'll get a try today, or maybe even 2.
Maybe 2, maybe even 3.
Maybe even 3.
2. If he gets 3, I'll be very happy for him. Well, I'll say that much, as Manly get a little break. And I tell you what, with their reshuffled forward pack, no Alex Chapman, they do just lack a little bit less of a punch than what they had for those couple of weeks where they really had a top-tier forward pack. By putting Mobs out to that 12, it just sort of gives their opposition just a little bit of breathing room. Jason Farah is a quality player, but he's not up to Mobs' standard. And I think that's shown with Manly unable to really get downfield, as Phoenix Murphy goes for a little gallop. He gets an offload to Wilmette. Yeah, Wilmette, Remy, both quality props. And yeah, Farah's going to have his work cut out for him because Ollie Parche can't do everything. Do you think, Tim?
Yeah, definitely. I think, well, Ollie Parche, he can do everything, but he can't do anything like...
He can't do it all at once.
Can't do it all, is what I'm trying to say. And I do have a question for you, Snicko.
Yep.
How do you think Manly are going to go without Creed Alex Chapman on the field?
Well, they're none from one without him. They lost to the Sharks last week. Was that an aberration or is that the new norm? I guess we'll find out as the season goes on. I think they still have a lot of quality. But yeah, he's locked down that right edge for Manly for quite a long time now. And so yeah, it's interesting to see Mobbs has put himself out there. As now Ollie Parche, there he is, the man himself goes through a big hole. And this will be the first time Manly really get a good chance to kick. I think that's Bontoff sitting there on the right-hand side. And that's where they go. He gets a nice bomb up. Tap back territory here if they want it. That's where he goes. KCK picks it up, but he's, wow, driven backwards there. You don't see that too often. The Storm have come to play here. They know what KCK likes to do.
Yeah, and the story of Storm's season, their defense, it's just been a talking point. They just shut down that back. It's usually hard for teams to do that for some reason. I mean, watching from here, it'd be easy to do, but teams just can't seem to do it. The Storm, they're out to play today as,
That's a big error. Yeah, that's a big error. 2 intercepts now in the last 2 sets for the Storm. They're going to want to clean that up. It's going to give Manly a full set in the red zone. Matty Harris takes the first one. And here's another one that I suppose if they're locking in Parche, he'll be disappearing as well. As now Farah goes for a run. Is he going to cross over here? Farah, I think he's going to score. I said he needed to stand up, Farah, and that's what he's done real early. The intercept of Freddie Anderson has proved venomous for this Storm defense, and they've leaked one early.
And I was giving them just props just then. They leak a try. There 2 players surrounding him, and they didn't get around the leg, so that's a bit of a rough one to start off with there, Snicko.
Yeah, just maybe a bit shell-shocked. I'm not 100% sure. But, yeah, Manly's first real attacking chance. Probably either side's both first attacking chance. And they come away with the chocolates as Kyle Lewis now is going to try and slot this one. Bit of an enigma, Kyle Lewis. I hadn't seen him talk much in the chat. Had you, Tim?
No, well, first
Then,
time
yeah,
I seen him was...
popped up midweek.
Yeah, a few days ago, actually. He was letting you know about it.
Quite the chatterbox, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was pretty excited to be there. I was happy to see him, you know. I've been around the SRL for nearly 4 years now, and I've never seen him speak.
Yeah, I was just glad there was some personality there, and didn't we find out about it? Anyway, now TBK is going to get us underway. And I suppose Kyle Lewis, he played that Origin side for a long time, didn't he? Before Borsons and TBK sort of took over. So maybe he has a point to prove as well.
I think he did play Origin. Yeah. Did he play for Queensland or?
Perhaps he did. It was before my time.
Yeah, I'm not too sure actually, because I didn't really care about Origin because we weren't allowed to.
You weren't allowed to care.
No, we weren't allowed to play. If you were Samoan or something, you weren't allowed to play.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, so this is all prehistoric SRL, really.
Yeah.
As Matthew Harris, talking of prehistoric, takes a little run there to Beckman. Yeah, so just a history lesson there for me and for everyone else. As they work the short side, Dom Young takes it. Is he going to get wrestled out? No. He's going to go forward. Jack Jimmy goes around the legs to make it a nice legs tackle, but they got a chance for a kick here. A good set after points. It goes to Matt Harris himself there, and Bell's underneath it. 7 tackle set there. Probably a bit of a let-off, would you say, Tim?
Yeah, not to kick there, Snicko.
Yeah, probably look to your halves there. As now Mason Remy gets a little bump off straight through Beckman. But someone jumps on his back there in coverage. Now they go left to Storm, out to equip with it, and Trayvon Takahu now, and I think he needs to stand up early. With it's been the dominant ball player so far in his first 13 minutes. So I think the 5'8", it's time for him to come to the party as they go short side again. They want to go the inside ball here. He goes to Corey Bell. Very well done here. Past KCK, Corey Bell streaking downfield. He gets within the Storm 40-metre line. A nice little run there from Corey Bell. We mentioned last week he's been a bit quiet this season, and maybe he's going to heat up as we go into finals territory, as Will Kane now has brought down 28 metres out from the line. 3 tackles left here for the Storm. They go left, out to Logan Guys, straight into Freddie Anderson and Shedden Freeburn, brought down on the tram tracks. 2 plays left here. Wilmot takes a run and just gets absolutely monstered in contact there. Jason Farah all over him. Hasn't he had a start to the game, Farah? And now Wilmot's going to play it. Big kick here coming for the Storm. He goes to TBK. He puts it up. It looks to be a little bit shallow. Dom Young's underneath it. And that's who takes it. And he goes past one there, Dom Young, but some pretty good cover defence.
Yeah, it was looking like Dom Young might have ran the entire field there. It's usually when the fullback rushes up, the winger might get a step on, and I thought he was going to run the entire field, but he just got shut down there. But Storm defending well, and they nearly had one there. The kick was just a bit too long. The players weren't getting there quick enough. Yeah,
I'd actually say it was probably too shallow as Matthew Harris makes a little break there. I think that, yeah, it was not high enough and too shallow. So just a couple of things wrong with it. But a good sign for them. They went the length of the field to put the kick in. Is now Kyle Lewis plays a little short ball close to the line to Pache. And they restricted Manly to only just inside their territory, the Storm's territory. So a good defensive set there. And they're going to get a chance for a kick return here. Kobe Kelly, could he work some magic as Bontoff goes down to the right-hand side of the field to the man himself, who's just going to watch a bounce. Kobe Kelly, in his own in goal, gets out of trouble. Wow, he made that look a lot tougher than he needed to.
Yeah, definitely Dom Young there, just missing the tackle. Bit of a poor missed tackle. He just had to get around him, but Kobe Kelly, what a return.
Yeah, he doesn't really do anything conventionally, does he, Kobe Kelly? And that kick return was not the exception to that rule. But since then, Manly have mustered up, and so it's third tackle here, still in their own zone. Mason Remy maybe needs to go back to the pine. Get someone else starting. That's not the run they wanted here. They're not even in 40-20 territory. That's how shallow this set is. So a big kick needed here. Looks like it's going to be a quick wither on the left-hand side. But instead it goes to Remy, and that is a cataclysmic set of errors from the Storm there to give Manly this set.
Yeah, that's definitely the word to use there, Snicko. But yeah, Mason Remy just getting in the way there. Had a bit of a mess up 2 times that set, so he's probably going to want to redeem himself on this one.
Yeah, as Dom Young gets on back on Kobe Kelly there. They're going to be trading missed tackles all night, I feel. But now it's Manly, well within the Storm half here. Bontoff plays the ball out to Buckingham, and he goes offload to Ollie Pache. Can he push over from there? Pache, he's going to try, but he doesn't quite get there. A metre out now. They go left now. Beckman's caught flat-footed. Is he going to push over? I thought if he ran onto that, they could have played the 3-on-2 short side, but instead they go right side one more time. Wow, and Jason Farah has a double inside the first 20 minutes. I did not see that coming.
Me neither, and he's really standing up today. A double in the first 20 is exceptional.
Yeah, incredible there from Jason Farah. And we spoke about all the other forwards on the field, but hasn't he turned up to play? He wants a contract for next season. Jason Farah. Yeah, James Thorne there just got up past the ball, worried about Matt Harrison instead. Yeah, it was all Farah.
He's definitely standing up this week, Sneaker. Does he usually start, or is he replacing?
With Creed Alex Chapman lost into the abyss.
Yeah.
Mobs has gone to 12, and then Farah has gone to 10. And then Eric Irvine will come off the bench now, along with Tavita Palangi.
Well, he's definitely doing a great job in his first stint at 10. He doesn't usually start, does he, eh?
As I just said, with Creed Alex Chapman out, Mobs has gone to 12, and so he's filling in that old 10 jersey of Mobs.
Well, you never know. They might change up the team a couple of times, but yeah, he's definitely doing a great job at the number 10 there.
Yeah, and I think that one thing the Storm will have to really limit is these errors and these sort of missed kicks, because they give Manly way too much opportunities. Eric Irvine, his first touch to SRL footy, just gets absolutely monstered there. Welcome to first grade, Eric. There'll be a lot more of that to come as Beckman now gets to the inroad. And yeah, Manly, I don't think they've made a mistake yet this game. Maybe one, but none that have really been consequential in terms of scoreboard pressure, and that's what is separating the two teams at the moment.
Yeah, definitely. And they're doing a good job at shutting down KCK. If you can just see that, he had the ball there and he just got wrapped up by 2 of them, especially on the back near the try line. He got shut down. So I think Storm have their eye on KCK today.
Yeah, and KCK has his eye on Bell with a nice little ankle tap there. For a moment, you could have expected Bell to run the field, but unable to do so. Now With plays a long ball out to Hopsgood, and Hopsgood first touch of the field gets a little line break. Nice little run there for the Storm rookie, and he's put the Storm in good territory here. Second tackle, they work it right out to equip with it. He goes inside to Corey Bell, and he's into the backfield now. It's a foot race. He wants the contact instead, though. Goes to Corey Bell. Goes to KCK, sorry, and he's brought down inside the 10. Now they're going to work the short side to Jack Jimmy, untouched, and over the line. Sonny Tyler points to the point. Storm hit back.
What about that? Just pure rugby league there. The 3-on-2. Just drew him in, and Jack Jimmy crosses over untouched. Yep. What a try.
That is pure rugby league, isn't it? Play your numbers, square up the opposition, get the ball to the man in space. Terrific work there from the Storm.
You honestly love to see those tries in the SRL, Snicko. You don't see much like it. You usually see just the old back or forwards pushing over, but that's just how you do it.
Yeah, sometimes you see the centre step because there's a play there, but yeah, that one was just pure short side magic.
And the kick to top it off, but yeah, what a try for the Storm. Definitely bounced back there.
right back in this game now. And so it'll be Kyle Lewis to kick off for the first time tonight. And those bench props have made an impact for the Storm already. They were losing the battle in the first 20, losing the contact, so to speak. But Eric Irvine was the first one who just got monstered. Then Hop scored with a little line break. Maybe in this 20-minute period, the Storm can get back on top.
Yeah, definitely. They've shown that they have it in them. I mean,
they're coming first for a reason, aren't they?
That wasn't their first chance, but they had, they didn't. It didn't take much for them to strike, and they definitely did there. And I reckon Storm have it in them to tie this game up here. They just got to shut down Manly's forward pack, I reckon.
Yeah, I think that's a good shout here, and that's what they'll be aiming for as Hopsgood takes his second run. They go left now to Trayvon Sakai here. He goes to Cruz Spencer, and he does not do well there, unfortunately. Push backwards there, and so it could be a 40-20 if they want it. Instead, they go to Will Kay. He goes out to Hopsgood, and he gets another line break. Hopsgood's came to play today, and he goes past KCK. Hopsgood, wow, a bit of magic there. He's put the Storm in the red zone. They got a chance for an attacking kick here. What can TBK do? He gets the ball, puts up a one more. I like this. Very, very tasty. Corey Bell wants the backpack, but no, Freddie Anderson takes it, but he's going to be driven out there. TBK got his fingerprints on this one. He's come up to play.
Yeah, Hopsgood, what a line break. And to step around KCK like that is absolutely just amazing.
Phenomenal.
A forward doing that to KCK and TBK with the amazing kick. That's why he played Origin this season. And the drive out. Everything about that set was amazing.
Yeah, the last time the Storm were here, they scored without much pressure, as you mentioned. So we'll have to see if Manly have stepped up here. It's going to be a big set in the context of this game as Bonsakahu goes out to Corey Bell, and he gets another pass out to Withett, who's eventually brought down Withett 9 metres from the line. They go left now, they have to. That's where they go. Will Kay wants it. He's going to push forward here. Will Kay brought down just short of the line. 2 tackles left here. Can they get a second row barge over? No, they get a big hit off the ball. Now do they get the barge over? No, it's Logan Guys turned on his back here. 2 tackles here, a bit of a nothing set so far. Maybe it's just all been settlers. TBK wanted to crash over himself, but instead nothing. Corey Bell runs around the front of the play to get back in position. Could have been another bomb here on the left of the ruck. They go to equip with it. He puts in a very nice grubber, but Kyle Lewis picks it up. And so it means once again, Storm are going to have an attacking set.
2 sets in a row, Snicko. Storm have just put on absolute pressure. You've seen that one last time with TBK doing that great kick, pushing him out. And then this. Oh.
That was something. There. Yeah, James Thorne got in the way there, and eventually the ball got out to Hopsgood. But you're right. The Storm, they're slowly starting to cook, and Manly's starting to feel a little bit of pressure here. It's these are the premiership moments when you have a few repeat sets. Can you hold that? Can you hold the team out, or do you wither? We'll have to wait and see. As Will Kay, yet to see a line break from him so far. Perhaps the old mentor of his, Matt Harris, has wrapped him up so far a couple of times. But anyway, Hopsgood with the offer now to James Thorne, and that was looking promising for a fan, but instead he's going to be brought down 15 metres out from the line. They go right now. With it goes out to Jack Jimmy. He wants a double Jack Jimmy. But he's brought down by the vice-captain Beckman. A good chance for a kick here. We see him getting into formation. Do they want the 2 pass? No, With it just wants the grubber instead. And it's Far Philly who comes up with it, but he's brought down there. And yeah, a resounding tick there for the Manly defence.
Matty Harris there, just showing his IQ and class. He just got there. He knew the kick was coming and just wrapped up 95 Philly there. So great work from Manly there to hold off Storm 2 sets in a row.
Yeah, not a lot of teams have been able to do it so far. And I think we're in for a bit of a grind here to finish out this half as KCK gets a little touch and a half break. I just think that both sides, especially after the Storm, are unable to crack there. They're just going to work for half time and try and force an error from the other team as Palangi just gets monstered backwards. So at the moment, Far Philly and Hopsgood are just dominating Irvine and Palangi. We'll have to see how that one unfolds with 10 minutes to go. Kyle Lewis wants a 40-20 now, but he doesn't have the depth. Corey Bell gets it on the 40 and just gets absolutely pumped by Freeburn and Freddie Anderson. And if you're a Storm fan, do you reckon you want more from Corey Bell right now?
Yeah, definitely, mate. Both fullbacks haven't done much, but Bell been a bit, I'm not going to say off this season, but Hopsgood again. But,
hasn't he turned up to play?
I'll
tell you what, if I could run in a first game rookie every game, I'd be doing the same thing.
Yeah, if I'm a Storm fan, I want Bell to be doing more, Snicko.
More touches.
More touches, more everything.
Yeah, and he might have a chance here to finish this set if they can just get within good territory. Far Philly, or maybe they're going to have a bomb here. Could be one of those little awkwardly placed ones. As TBK takes it, And unfortunately, yeah, it's just going to be too shallow here. Jack Jimmy comes down with it and gets into the backfield. Jack Jimmy couldn't get the offload away. And once again, Manly have diffused another kick.
Yeah, Jack Jimmy's probably been one of Storm's best players at the moment. But Hopsgood, it's about Hopsgood there, Snicko. I think about 3 line breaks already. Gosh, he's looked dangerous, eh?
Yeah, now Mobs with his first touch gets a line break in return. You're 100% right. Since the 20-minute mark, Hopsgood's probably been the best forward on the field from both teams. That includes other locks. He just seemed to have the touches that have mattered as Freddie Anderson gets driven backwards there. I think he gets 40 minutes usually in this rotation. We'll have to see if he does tonight. And we'll have to see what he can do against players that aren't fresh out of the mines. But it's looking pretty good for him so far tonight as playing is brought down there. Bontok goes out to KCK and he's not able to do much. A great tackle there from Logan Guys. TBK was beaten, but Guys was there in cover. And it means that once again, Manly are going to have to punt. They haven't been able to work for that bomb for a while. And Kobe Kelly's going to have a nice little head of steam here as he meets the first contact. Straight past one, Kobe Kelly. Goes past KCK, Kobe Kelly does. So KCK's having a bit of a nightmare at the back so far. Hopsgood's gone past him a few goose steps and line breaks. And now Corey Bell gets the little line break. That's what they want from him. There's 6 minutes left in this half here. Storm won't want half time to come because they're really gaining some momentum as he goes out to Logan Guys. Sniffs through a hole. There's no one at home. But Kyle Lewis gets to him just with that extra speed. It feels like points are coming here, Tim. This set's been real good. They go inside to Will Kay. Can he push over? Will Kay turned on his back. 2 plays left here for the Storm. They really need points to make something of this glut of possession. TBK wants it. TBK is going to try and fall over here. And he does onto his back. He's going to have to just walk backwards to play this. So it's going to be Will Kay to kick maybe. They go right. 2K, he drops it unfortunately. And Matt Harris comes up with it. And I tell you what, in the scheme of this game, the last 10 minutes for the Storm to not come away with points, that's massive.
Storm have been massive on offense, but Manly just fired back with defense. I mean, Storm, they had about 3 line breaks in a row.
Storm are firing blanks at the moment. They get down to the line and there's just nothing coming off.
Yeah, definitely. But Manly, we're just talking about Manly's defense. It's been exceptional.
Yeah, 100%. And yeah, we mentioned earlier, Melbourne have the best defensive record in the SRL coming into this game, but Manly are matching it with them at the moment as KCK gets brought down one more time. We'll have to see if Storm can do it again, go the length of the field in a set, because they've done it a couple of times in a row here, and you can just feel the pressure building. So up to Mav Oldfield to get a good break here, and he can't. Freeburn wraps him up, and that could be us till halftime unless we see something exceptional here from either team. As Chris Spencer goes to James Thorne. I'll tell you who I'd like to see more of, Will Kay. I feel like he's been quiet so far. Hopsgood's taken the glory, but they're going to need the reigning player of the season to stand up here and try and get him into attacking territory. As Guys, he's going to be brought down on just about on the halfway mark. 3 tackles left in this game and a bit of a kerfuffle there as eventually Corey Bell comes down with it, steps straight into some defense, and they make all of 3 meters there as we see some props just run off the field. They go out to Guys again. So it just feels like the line breaks that were so readily available for him in the last 5 minutes just haven't been there this sense. So it means they're going to have to punt here. A very dangerous time here for the Storm. The kick return from Manly could be deadly, and it's Dom Young, but Corey Bell gets him eventually. And with a minute to go in this game, in this half, I reckon Manly have dodged a bullet by not conceding the last 15 minutes or so.
Yeah, definitely. They've done well, and just on usually how they start their sets, they're shutting down the wingers. Both teams are shutting down their opposite numbers on the wing. So both teams sort of came out with the same game plan, I reckon. Oh,
yeah, now Matt Harris goes through. Corey Bell gets him in cover. Is he going to be trying to play the ball? They might get one more here, the Manly. They do. Goes to Freddie Anderson, and he steps one. He might fall over here. Anderson, no. So going to half time here, the home side up 12 points to 6.
Hello, NRL Hotel. How can I help?
Yeah, g'day. I'd like to organise an early checkout, please.
How does the 60-minute mark of the grand final sound?
Perfect.
But I booked a final spot in round 10.
So it looks like that was cancelled in round 13. So if you could just move aside, though, we've got some genuine top 8 teams about to check in. There you go.
What?
All the best.
Really?
Penthouse.
Oh, you have got to be joking.
Going up the was?
Nah, down.
Yo!
So we've had some complaints. Is there any chance you can wrap this party up soon?
Sure, just give us another couple of seasons, all right?
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Is that all you're going to do to stop him?
Better than you managed.
Yes, rooms. Yeah, send up another 5 utility players, please.
Right away, sir. And shall I send up some more Panthers?
Ooh, sounds delish.
Any baggage, sir?
Yeah, heaps.
Try 38 years worth.
Jeez Louise.
Can I help you?
Yeah, actually, got any wins against top 8 teams in here somewhere?
No, just have towels.
What's gambling really costing you? For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.
Hey SRL fans, want to support the league further? Join the Simulation Rugby League Patreon. Get exclusive access to additional content, early access to league releases and supporter-only giveaways and upgrades. Whatever you're looking for, we have something for every fan. When you become a Patreon, you're more than just a spectator. You're a crucial part of our team. Your support helps us keep delivering the high-quality matches and content that you love, and it ensures that we can keep the SRL experience growing for fans of all ages. It's super simple. Head to our Patreon page, pick the tier that's right for you, and you're in. Every bit of support helps us grow and makes the SRL an even better place for everyone. Now, back to the game.
Welcome back, folks. It's been a long 30 seconds, but we are here and we're ready to go again. 12-6 the score. Melbourne really tested the Manly resilience in the back end of that first half, but unable to crack them. And so it means that Manly are currently leading 12 points to 6. We saw some stats at half time. Tim, do you want to run us through what you saw?
Well, I definitely saw that, Bell made us eat our words a little bit. 130 run meters at half.
Wouldn't go that far.
Well, not really, but we sort of played it out like he hadn't done much, but really his impact, it's been sort of up there, you know what I mean? He had 130 run meters, and Hop's good as well. I mean, 18 minutes, 90 run meters, that's exceptional.
That's Shack Attack numbers.
Yeah, Shack Attack numbers. But the one that disappointed me the most was Will Kay, not doing much in those 40 minutes. 40 run meters, I believe. It looked like he ran less, and 13 tackles, which is all right, but he really needs to stand up.
Bontoff has just gone cross-field to his own man, who takes it into touch, and maybe the defensive work that they did has just tied them out a little bit, because that was an absolute stinker from Cruz Bontoff.
Definitely not the start that Manly wanted. I think he might have wanted to be in a bit more infield.
When he caught that?
Yeah, but he's decided to run out, so...
It's free real estate.
He thought he was Dom Young or something.
You don't get tackled when you take the ball out of play. And so it means that Melbourne now have a bit of a crack here. Once again, they're just going to keep themselves in that Manly half as they go to Mav Oldfield. And he gets a nice little break there, Mav Oldfield. KCK brings him down eventually. And KCK, I didn't see how many missed tackles he had, but he had more than usual. I was interested because now we see a big hit. And we get a 6 again. Will Kay palms him off. Not sure what happens there, but there's been a couple of bad errors here for Manly, back-to-back errors. And now Storm really with a chance to score. Equipped with it, just wants to go himself. He's going to be brought down very close to the line. They go right now to James Hogan. He goes to Bell. He goes out to Kobe Kelly, and he's unable to go anywhere. And I feel like they just need a prop or a second rower just to fall over, get one of those nice, easy tries. And Kane Nielsen might be doing this. Kane Nielsen scores. Ask and you shall receive. I reckon this will make us even again, Tim.
Yeah, I think it will. A try, he just takes it up. Seen those who did in that first half. Yeah, it's just one of those forwards pushing over.
He just wanted it more.
Yeah, he just wanted it more. And Storm, what a start for them. I reckon they'll be happy with that one.
Yeah, never displeased when you score a try, and TBK will surely slot this. He's been on fire with the boot pretty much his whole career, in all honesty, but especially this season. Yeah, puts it straight over the black dot, and that's 12 all now. And much like Melbourne in the first half, with a couple of errors, Manly have just really invited the opposition back into this one.
Yeah, the weird kick to start off the game, and then
I think they call it a shank.
The shank kick, and then I don't know what happened with the knock on. I think I don't really know what even happened with that one, to be honest, Nico.
Yeah, we'd have to check a replay. I think that was just a bit of the old ricochet ball. and Storm were the ones that came up with it. Both sides played at it backwards off both teams, but eventually the Storm were the ones that picked it up. But regardless of that, they ended up scoring points, and that's not what Manly wanted. Is now Kane Nielsen gets a second line break, so they try them the line break and the offload. James Hogan now into the backfield. Brought down eventually in a pretty good cover tackle by Bontoff, but Storm are starting to cook here. If I was Manly, I'd be worried. Kane Nielsen just gets absolutely leveled. Forget what I was saying. Kane Nielsen, they saw him have 2 good runs. They said, third time's not the charm. Take your medicine. And that's just a bit of a momentum shift. I think it was Parche. Parche just put him on skates. Say good night.
Parche letting him know as well. What a hit on Nielsen. He had that try, and then he's just been absolutely leveled.
Yeah, 100%. Yes, now KCK beats one, but brought down. That's what both teams have been good at when, whether it's a winger or a fullback, gets that first step on. They always have the cover defender. As Bontoff now goes for a run. Bontoff with a line break. Andy goes back inside to Will K. Great interception. And Parche goes twice. A hit so nice, he's done it twice. Ollie Parche, don't run into him at the moment. Handing out shots left, right, and centre. Call him a bartender. That's all he's good for at the moment. Not getting a lot of the ball with the way Manly coughing it up, but he's very happy to dish out these shots.
Yeah, he's definitely firing up his team. They love it. Oh, never mind.
That's bad. That's very bad there. Very, very bad for Manly. Parche's doing his best to win the ball back, and the rest of him here is throwing it away. I think that was Kyle Lewis with the penalty. Could have been Mobs. It was one of them. It was in that little channel between the half and the second rower, and not great.
Yeah, definitely. And Parche, he's fired up, but like you said, Kyle Lewis or Mobsy, whoever it was, they gave away that penalty, and they're not going to be happy with that one.
Logan Guys goes for a little run. Yeah, he just sort of didn't quite take off, did he? As now Will K goes for a run. I just want to see him get that big, don't argue ad, the big fend. We haven't seen it yet from him tonight, but anyway, Storm once again in great attacking territory. Wilmer goes to far Philly. He wants to carry one over. Instead, no. Does James Storm go from half? He is close enough. Instead, he goes left into Wilmot. Is he going to push over? Wilmot turned on his back. And unfortunately, Sonny Tyus has hold up. And it's going to put him in a little awkward position to kick here. They're not going to be quite ready for it, you'd think. Yeah, you see him moving around there. It goes to TBK. The bomb's a little bit shallow, but it goes all right. Dom Young's underneath it, and he's into the backfield. Dom Young here. He's going to go to the field. Dom Young down the straight here. There's one in cover, but he's starting to gain on him. You wanted 2 tries for him tonight, Tim. This could be the first. Dom Young, out of nowhere, puts Manly back in front.
What a beast. And I said it, he nearly had one of these earlier in the first half, and he's gotten in the second half. He's just absolutely beaten. I don't know if he beat Corey Bell or whoever that was, but he's gotten past. And he's just taken it to the house. 100-metre try. Wow.
Yeah, Dom Young with the big runaway is not what was on my bingo card for tonight, but I do love to see it. I think that was a Dom bomb.
A Dom bomb. There we go.
I like it. As now Kyle Lewis looks to put Manly back to a 6-point game. And just like that, the halftime deficit has been lost and gained again for this Manly team. And they'll be very much happier because for a moment it looked like Melbourne were threatening to run over the top of them.
Yeah, definitely. Melbourne were just on them. And the kick, I don't know what happened there. Bell must have thought he was going for it, so he decided to rush up, and Dom Young just takes it to the house, and now Manly up by a try now.
Yeah, no, we're looking to do some damage. Parche, the man. Maybe it was the momentum from his 2 big hits to just put a bit of doubt in the Storm line. They didn't want the contact, and Dom Young took full advantage. As now Mobs goes for a run, brought down directly on the TBC Live logo. 30 minutes left to go in this game. 1 score in it. Don't leave your seats. The minor premiership is up for grabs as KCK is brought down just about on the 40-metre line. They go left out to Harris now, and he gets a fend on. But then Will K, I think it is, jumps on his back, so no real meterage there. They go right now to Kyle Lewis, and he's going to be brought down on the 40-metre line. So it could be a chance for a Storm kick return try here if they play their cards right. But with the way this game's gone, you wouldn't expect it as Harris goes downfield. And it's Kobe Kelly again. They've really gone to him a lot tonight, and Dom Young goes straight past him. But the centre out there, I think that is Bozzy Lewis on debut, makes a good tackle. Oh! Parche goes bang again. Parche is doing all sorts of damage at the moment to this poor Storm team. And let me tell you, that's not a fun place to be.
That's 3 big hits this game. He's definitely putting them on his back there.
Yeah, it just really takes a sting out of this Melbourne forward pack. None of them want to take the carry if Parche's in the way, and that's the kind of thing that happens. He saw Parche coming from the corner of his eye and just shanked the kick there, TBK, and Manly in good position here to extend this to a 2-point game as Mobs just gets pushed backwards there. And I'll tell you what, Parche has decided that he has come to play tonight.
Yeah, definitely. And I guess that's what 2,000 coins does to your player. You look a bit more menacing, and now look at him go, oh.
Yeah, and of course he's going to come back on at lock in the last 15 minutes, so that'll be a chance for him to get his running game going. And now it's Harris who's going to be brought down eventually. So in the end, not a great set from Manly. They just really went one out of either side, but they could save it with a good kick here, and goes to Bontoff. Looks to be a little bit shallow, but we'll have to see if the back happens. No, it's Bozzy Lewis who comes down with it. And so it means that Storm are going to have to work it out of their own end here.
Yeah, Manly.
Stay away from Parche. Let me tell you, if you have the ball, don't go near him. He's got Withett twice now. There's an imprint of Parche's shoulder in Withett's chest, and it's not going away anytime soon.
Poor equipped Withett. He thought he could do it again. He ran it up right at him. It was sort of like a run it straight. He's just been absolutely decked for a second time. Poor equipped Withett. Yeah,
and I'll tell you what, bravery to go there a second time. I'd love to see it a third time. I'll have to see how the game unfolds. And while we've just been praising Parche, Storm have put together not too bad a set. Got out of their own half for the first time in a while, so they're going to be able to put some good kick chase on here, hopefully. As they go down to Dom Young. Does he want another one? Dom Young here. Goes straight past one. Dom Young, can he get past Corey Bell? No. I had visions of him going 100 again, but unfortunately Corey Bell, well, fortunately for the Storm, unfortunately for Manly, Corey Bell wrapped him up as now Buckingham takes the carry. Where's Parche? He's the man you want to see with the ball. He's the man you want to see without the ball, because at the moment, all his best work's defensive. As now, third tackle, they go out to KCK. He's into a hole here, KCK. Dangerous. Is Bell going to get there? No. Bell goes to Superman. But still, KCK brought down a great cover tackle there. But it means Manly a chance to score here. They go to Beckman. He's brought down. A big kick coming here from Cruz Bontoff. Can he really put the dagger in this game? The nail in the coffin with a try. A good kick needed. Oh, I like the look of that one. Could be a little bit shallow. We'll have to wait and see. Mav Oldfield takes it. Yeah, just a touch too shallow there. And with a classier kick, that could have been lights out.
Yeah, Manly are looking on top this second half. You know, they started a bit roughly, as we could see, and then they've just come out. And off the back of Ollie Parche's, I think three massive hits. It's just turned the game around. Manly looking on top. Storm, they just need to find something.
Yeah, he had one in the first half as well, Parche did. And you'll notice they haven't gone to the right-hand side of the field yet this half. This set, they've gone left every time. It's now Fire Philly. Gets it offloaded out of TBK. I thought that floated forward, but didn't. It does mean that Will Kay's going to have to kick this because TBK is caught with the ball. Unless they go to the centre, which they like to do sometimes. No, it goes to Kay, and he puts in a nice kick. Maybe more kicking duties for him are needed. As now it's Freeburn on the carry. Gets out 35 metres out from the line here. Parche's got 2 minutes left on the field. Can he really put an exclamation mark on before he comes back as a lock? We'll have to wait and see. Kyle Lewis brought down. And yeah, it's Wilmot, and I think it's Guys, the other second rower. Sorry, Wilmot Philly for the Storm. They just haven't been able to match it with Parche.
Yeah, definitely. Forward pass there. Not going to help Manly at all. I think that was Shannon Freeburn just threw it to Jimmy Ralph there.
That's why wingers don't pass, hey?
Yeah, exactly.
And now Bell steps through a line. He gets the offload away. They don't mind throwing the ball around this Melbourne Storm team. We noticed it last week, and they've done it again to great effect here tonight. Looks like they're going right here. They are out to Thorne. He goes out to Nielsen. Nielsen straight through a hole. Parche missed him that time. Offload out to James Hogan, who's going to get over, is he? James Hogan, the bench centre, making the most of his 40 minutes. And the one time Ollie Parche doesn't make the tackle, Kane Nielsen with the line break and the terrific offload. I think that's a try and a try assist there from Kane Nielsen in the second half. And it looks like we're going to be level here again.
Nielsen, definitely Storm's best player of the second half. A try and a try assist. That line break there as well. He just hit the hole perfectly. But I don't know how he got that pass off. It was, I don't know how long that was. Probably like 10, 20 metres or something. He threw that. And there was a Manly player there as well. So exceptional from Nielsen there.
Yeah, terrific. And this is a big kick here now for TBK. These are the kind of kicks you make your money with. We'll have to see if he can slot it. And he does. Terrific work there for the young half. Easy money. Never in doubt. we're not quite in our fist pump territory for the halves when they get their kicks, but we'll be there pretty soon. 18 all now with 20 minutes to go, and it'll be Remy back on for Storm, along with Jack Jimmy, I believe. I'm not 100% sure who's going to come back for Manly, but it'll be a big 20 minutes for them.
Ollie Parche comes on
At 65.
At 65, yeah. So they'll be without him. I think he's off the field now.
Yeah, he's off the field. So I think it's Garcia back on at prop, along with one other from Manly. We'll see them shortly. And maybe this is when Will Kay can make a little stand. There it is. Will Kay gets his line break. Just about to go off the field and takes advantage of some tired defenders on the opposition team. Oh, almost a held and tackle penalty there. Wow, that was a long tackle. Now TBK goes out to Corey Bell. He goes long border with it. He goes through a hole here, quick with it. He's got the running game at the moment. And Storm, just like they were doing before, Dom Young changed the momentum with that runaway. They're just starting to march downfield nicely. Will Kay plays a flat ball to Mason Remy. He's brought down 22 metres out from Manly line, so a big run needed here. TBK shovels it off to Cruz Spencer. He's past one here. Spencer, a great cover tackle there from Cruz Bontoff, from Kyle Lewis, sorry. But it means there's a chance for a kick here. Who do they go to? Goes to James Thorne. He puts up a bomb. Could be a touch deep here.
Oh, no. Hit the post.
Hits the post, and Buckingham gets out of danger just. Tell you what, you do not see that every day.
Definitely not. Oh.
Nor do you see that.
They're playing with fire here, just in their 10, passing the ball around like it's a hot potato. So,
so it's Farah and Anderson back on in the props for Manly, sorry. Not Garcia, yeah. So they'll have a big role to play here, especially Farah after his heroic. I'll tell you what, we saw the Farah double, then we saw the Ollie Parche reign of terror from 40 to 60. What are we going to see from 60 to 80 from any of these forwards? And we saw Hopsgood from 20 to 40, so one prop in each of the stints so far, just gone off chops. I'll have to see who it is as this game goes on. Ruben Mobb's brought down now. They'd love to have him back in the props at the moment, just to really take some assertiveness into this game. As Kyle Lewis is going to punt. Could this be Bell's chance to get a bit of a run? No, he goes down to Mav Oldfield. He doesn't mind a run either.
Oh.
Yeah, terrific tackle there.
I haven't seen much from Oldfield this game, have we, Snicker? He's been shut down pretty well, actually. You can say that for all the wingers except for Dom Young, of course, but yeah, all the wingers just absolutely getting shut down this game.
Yeah, it's a bit of evolution in the SRL that we've seen this season, where we used to see kick return tries on the regular. Unless your name's Tyler Almatangi. The kick return tries have been a little bit harder to find this season as teams just sort of tighten up their defenses. Could be a 40-20 attempt here from Ryan Wilmot. So he just goes downfield. This is dangerous. This is when you do see kick return tries. The fullback with a scattered line, and KCK is the best at it. Straight past one.
Oh.
Breaks a tackle there, but brought down eventually. Yeah, danger signs there for the Storm, but they get him eventually.
And look who's back on there, Snicko.
Ollie Parche. I'm just glad he can't iron out any more players with those big shoulders.
Yeah, he's gone to lock, so we won't be seeing any more big hits, will we?
Oh, we will see the fend off. It'll be him up against Wilmot. I think that's a bit of a mismatch there that Manly might want to try and work for. 13 minutes left in this game. Not quite field goal territory, but I'll tell you what, Monday Night Football does produce the best. I wouldn't be shocked to see us go that far. Minor Premiership, of course, up for grabs here at the moment. For the Storm, it's in their reach. For Manly, well, I suppose everyone watching, if these games have already been played, if Knights and Dolphins lose, fingers crossed they haven't, Manly will go through and take the minor premiership. So a lot to play for them at the moment. Or maybe they're just fighting for second place. I'm not sure. It's Mav Oldfield now. Mav Oldfield in the backfield. KCK's chasing. A little goosey there from Oldfield. Can he get the pass off? No. Freddie Anderson and KCK bring him down. This is a Storm chance to take out the minor premiership. It's on the field for them right now. They go out to Hogan. He wants a double Hogan. Hogan's the hero. No, brought down a metre out from the line. A long line out to the left.
Oh.
And they get I think that came off a Manly player.
Ollie Parche, he's touched
Yeah,
it.
that's a try saver, I have to say. They were shot. And they've shot off the line and just touched that ball. But it means that Melbourne have a fresh set of 6 now. What can they do? Cruz Spencer goes out to Corey Bell. Maybe we can see a big ding-dong try from Corey Bell just to put this game to bed. 11 minutes left now. Wilmot short ball out to Jack Jimmy. Not much luck for Jimmy there. Pushed backwards there for a good couple of metres, but 3 tackles left here. TBK goes out to...
Oh, no!
Oh, no. Freeburn into the backfield. The big hit, and Freeburn picks it up. No one's going to get him. Shut the gate. Oh. Goodbye. Freeburn burns the Storm there, and that is horrific. if you're a Storm player,
with the minor premiership there.
he might have. I'll tell you, if he hasn't ran away with it, he's definitely taken it away from the Storm.
Wow, what happened there, Snicko? Why did the pass go to the ground?
There was a big hit, I think it was. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see a replay in the bottom right. Yeah, I was looking to see Crew Spencer take it and step, but the ball just never got there. It was a big airmail, and I'll tell you what, Australia Post, it was a bit delayed there.
Yeah, definitely. And Freeburn's just taking it to the house. We've seen 2 of those tries this half now, Snicko. Freeburn and Dom Young. So Manly's wingers definitely stepping up.
Yeah, free bird just runs downfield. There's a fist pump. Kyle Lewis knows what that means. If he's watching. Brought down now. Brought this deficit back to 6 points, sorry. With 10 minutes left in this game, you got to think Storm, they're going to have to, if they score, they probably won't have time to do it twice. We're going to field goal territory, whereas Manly, a try here, could finish this one, put it well into the no doubt territory. This game's over.
It's definitely a close one, and I'm glad it is.
Oh! We go again. Wilmot, I don't think he put on the big hit. No, he's back at like it was
Remy.
Mason Remy. Oh,
no!
And then a forward pass. That's a heartbreaker.
James
This is what pressure can do for you. As Ollie Partey now gets a run through and a break and a goose step. Ollie just keeps going. Yeah, pressure, it either builds diamonds or it can just shatter you. And maybe the Storm is starting to shatter under the pressure. KCK gets a little line break here. Yeah, the same hot water that boils eggs, soften potatoes, and the Storm are looking a bit like a potato at the moment, just unable to stand the heat. And it might be time here for Manly to really stamp on the SRL that they're here to play come finals time.
Oh.
That was a loopy ball out to Bozzy Lewis. And yeah, you got to say for Storm, that's just a heartbreaker for them. They were going to have a full set on the line. Instead, they're going to have to try and defuse a kick here. It looks like it could be Kyle Lewis with Bontoff kicked. He's directly behind the ruck. Instead, no, they go to Anderson. He just gets in the way, Freddie Anderson. That's a bit of a let off here. Can they go 80 metres here, Tim?
Oh, it looks like it's going to happen.
That'll help.
Jimmy, we know how fast he is. Oh, he just
ACK gets him eventually, but that's a 60-metre run there for Jack Jimmy. That's what you want. Oh, Remy with a bump as well. Oh, why'd he offload? Mason Remy, they're literally throwing it away here, the Storm.
Oh,
and Manly,
that's so disappointing.
Yeah, Manly, they're doing what they just have to at the moment. Put the ball down the other end and wait for the Storm to make an error. Goes out to Kyle Lewis and out to Chapman Kenny. He's brought down eventually on the Season 9 logo. Could this be a Season 9 minor premiership for the Sea Eagles? Or will it go to the Knights or the Dolphins? We'll have to wait and see. I wish I knew the result of that game, hey, let me tell you. It's now Freeburn. Goes to Jaden Garcia. He's brought down 35 metres out from the line.
Could we see a kick return try here, Snicko?
Oh, the Storm are due one, let me tell you. After what we've seen Manly do, and Kobe Kelly's the man for it. What can Dom Young do? Just watch him. And KCK is going to bring him down. Some good momentum here. This is where a quick Withing can get a run, though. As long as there's no Ollie Partey there to iron him up. And they go to Thorne instead. And he goes into the backfield now. James Thorne's away. KCK wasn't at home. At the very least, they're going to get well within the attacking territory. Oh, we could be in for a leveler here, Tim. 10 metres out, 5 minutes to go. This is it for the Storm. This is a minor premiership on the line. Far Philly not doing the right thing there. Driven backwards. 3 tackles gone. 3 to come. Season on the line for the Storm. Bonzakahu goes there quick with it. Love to see him get a try, but no. The Manly defense has just been so good tonight. Just got to hold out for 2 more tackles. Ryan Wilbur goes to Far Philly. Is he going to push over? Far Philly turned on his back. We'll check just to make sure. Yeah, great defense from Manly. Minor premiership, perhaps winning defense from Manly. They're going to have one chance here to Storm, a kick. And this is it. They go to TBK. He puts up a bomb. Oh, I like the look of that one.
The backpack.
We get the backpack. Goes to Corey Bell, but no. He's just too far out. He can't get the step on. And the Manly bomb defusal unit has just been so good tonight. Send them to the Middle East. That's how good their bomb defusal's been.
Definitely, yeah. Yeah, that defense there from Manly was exceptional. Sorry. That was out of nowhere. Yeah, no, Manly have just been exceptional on defense. And just there, I was going to say, they're scrambling for their life. And just when Manu Fa'afili was pushing over, it looked like he was going to score, but Mobsy got in there real quick. Are we going to see a 40-20?
Oh, this could be the icing on the cake here. Bontoff.
He's gone
absolutely nails it.
Oh.
That's put the game to bed just about, unless something freaky happens in the last 2 minutes. Manly, I think this will put them at worst third on the ladder, potentially first. I wish I could tell you more. Sorry, Manly fans. As now Carl Lewis is brought down. We could go to a little 2-try buff here as they go to Chapman Kenny. He goes to Shannon Freeburn. No. If that was Dom Young, I reckon we would have scored there. Instead, Freeburn's brought back there. They go left now. The Storm defensive line, it's looking strong. But they need more. They need an error and they need a runaway, just like Freeburn had. Now they go left again. Freddie Anderson driven backwards. He's just stood up with the ball. So a minute left in this game. Where does this kick go? They go the 2-pass. They go out to Kobe Kelly, it looks like. Kobe Kelly takes it. No, it's James Hogue. He's brought down. The Storm need to go the length of the field in 2 plays here. I don't know if they have it in them. They go to Remy, and yeah, that's not the way to go. The minor premiership has just slipped from the Melbourne Storm grasp here. They could drop as far as 4th, depending on other results. It's Corey Bell, unable to go anywhere. It's very reminiscent of last season, actually, with just how tight everything was. As Kay Nielsen is brought down, unfortunately, despite that man's heroics, actually, Nielsen was tremendous. Manly have run away 24 to 18 point winners here, confirmed a top 4 spot in this game, and I suppose now we just wait and see how the other games have shaken out.
Yeah, definitely. What a game from Manly. I mean, this second half was like a wave. It was just up and down, and I had no idea who was going to win it, to be honest. Freeburn didn't run off there. It could have been anyone's game, to be honest, and even when it did happen, Storm had 2-3 chances to score there. Just Manly's defense was on point. Big raps to them.
Yeah, 100%. If you look at the stats, they're very, very similar all the way through, except for line break. Storm had 40, Manly had 29, and I guess that's why we saw Storm just camped on the Manly line, but they just couldn't crack it. Unfortunately for them, they had the chances, but they just couldn't seize them. Carpe diem, seize the moment, not the motto of the Storm tonight, unfortunately, as we look at some individual stats. Ollie Parche, 202 metres, 56 minutes, 5 line breaks. 8 men that won't want to look in the mirror after what he's done to him tonight.
He's definitely done. He's been like this week in, week out, to be honest, and not saying much, but ever since that 2,000 coins, he's just turned into a different player. So, big props to Ollie. I mean, I can't discredit him for how he is. I mean, before then, he was great. So, props to him. He did exceptional today, and that absolute whacking he did to his son today, quick with it. Now he's going to
expect the Father's Day card. Ollie Parche. Dom Young, 180 metres. Of course, he had a 100-metre effort. Shannon Freeburn, 138 with 100-metre efforts. That just shows just how locked down both wingers were, except for the one big run that made a big difference. Kyle Lewis kicked for 285 metres as well, which shows that, yeah, Melbourne had the better of the field possession. Unfortunately for them, though, their wingers and centres just couldn't hold it together. We'll look at the Melbourne Storm now. Or perhaps we won't. No, we will. Corey Bell, 174 metres. 7 line breaks. So he had a crack tonight, but they just seemed to really prevent him from getting the big runaway. Quit with it. The next highest run meters, 139. I think that just sort of shows their forwards, unfortunately, just couldn't really get a wiggle on tonight, which is hate Tim.
Yeah, definitely, man.
With the exception of Hopsgood.
Yeah, Mason Remy and Hopsgood, in their minutes, they did well, but they just couldn't crack the Manly line. It was exceptional.
Oh, yeah, Remy made 20 tackles in his 40 minutes, which just shows that when he was on, he was doing a lot of the tackling. It was just maybe when he was off that Melbourne had the ball.
Melbourne looked their best with Hopsgood.
Yeah, so interesting to see if next week he gets a little bit more minutes because, yeah, next week's winners all counts, doesn't it? It could even be a Manly-Melbourne game again next week, potentially, depending on other results, of course. I actually can't do maths, so I won't bother trying to predict the ladder. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed our Monday Night Football. We certainly have up here in the box. We'll see you tomorrow from some more games that might potentially decide the top 8. Good night, SRL. Have a good sleep.
Thank you.